Hey guys, so today we are going to talk about how to style your bangs while you're growing them out. I know this can be a really tricky situation, so I have 3 options for you to choose from, and hopefully you'll find something that you like. Since all of the styles I'm doing today are a little bit vintage inspired, I decided to use hot rollers in my hair. You could use a curling iron if you wanted for this as well and just pin the curls up to cool. Just make sure you roll everything back and down. Also make sure you're being really careful as you pull these out. You don't want to add any extra frizz to them. And then after you've taken them out, you just want to gently break them up with your fingers. Again, nothing too teasing motion, you just want to break up those curls a little bit. And you can see here my bangs are just past my nose. And the first look we're going to do is the easy pinup roll bang. This is the easiest way I found to create a very 50s style look really quickly. So first I'm just going to take my Denman brush and tease the crown just right where my bangs are. I just want to add as much volume as possible, and I'm going to spray that with hairspray. And I'm just going to take small sections and do this I think 3 or 4 times just to really get a lot of lift on my hair. And you can see I'm teasing into the part, and this will just help me get a little more volume. So last little spray, and I'm just going to let that cool right there. Now while that's kind of drying, I'm going to go over the crown of my head and the rest of the curls. I don't want this to look too brushed out, so I'm just going to leave them. And now I'm going to smooth all of that teasing in my bang area, but I don't want to get rid of any of that volume, so I'm going to lay the ends of my bangs over my hand and really just create a curl, and you can see it right there. If your bangs are shorter, you could just leave them like this if you wanted, but I am going to take the ends and work them into just a big, loose, kind of messy pin curl. Basically, I'm just pulling them out of my face because I can't handle them hanging down on my face at the length that they are. So I'm just going to work that into a little pin curl and bobby pin it. Now you just want to take a small fine-tooth comb and smooth everything into place. If you have a pomade handy, you could use that here. I'm just going to use hairspray because that's what I have on hand. And that's it, a very quick and simple pinup style bang. Look number 2 I always think of as the tease and tuck, and it's a very simple kind of 60s inspired look, and basically this look is going to focus on volumizing the crown of the head. So again, I'm just going to take my Denman brush and tease just like I did before, and again remember I'm keeping the teasing right at the root. I don't want to pull it down into the curls at all. Once I've teased about to the middle of the crown of my head and given everything a good spray, I'm going to let that dry for a minute, and then I'm going to take that same brush and smooth just the top layer of the hair. So I'm keeping the volume in it, but I just want to make sure that that's really nice and smooth. And then to add a little extra volume, I'm just going to lift it, hold it, and spray it. You just want to hold that until the spray kind of dries a little bit, and that'll just help give a little extra volume. And then as you're brushing the curls, you can see how I'm holding my head, and that'll just keep me from pulling out any of that volume that I created at the top. And the key to this style is brushing and smoothing and brushing and smoothing those curls around your hand so that you get a really nice, just really smooth, sleek sort of finish. And you can see I have some little bangs right here, so I'm going to take my part a little bit deeper to kind of pull those over to the other side and into the rest of the bang section. So we'll do that, smooth everything down again. And then for the simple fun part, I'm just going to take this front section of bangs, you can see it right there pretty clearly. I'm going to pull the rest of my hair back. I'm going to take that little bang section, tuck it behind my ear, and then use a couple of bobby pins, just crisscross them behind my ear, and just to secure them and keep everything nice and smooth and from coming out during the day. Once I've got that nice and secure, I'm just going to take my brush again and start brushing those curls into place wherever I want them. I'm also going to tuck this side behind my ear. I think it just gives a more finished look. And then kind of once I get those curls to lay how I want them to, especially that one was giving me a lot of trouble, but I'm just going to spray down any flyaways that I have, especially around the crown of my head. I have a lot of flyaways right now because I have all these tiny baby hairs growing, but yeah, this is the final look, and I think this might be my favorite look. I don't know, I just really liked how this one came out. The last look is super duper easy. It's one that I run to often on a lazy day. It's kind of got a 70s boho vibe, and so you're going to, of course, want to part your hair straight down the center. It looks great with all this volume. Hello, mullet. And then I'm just going to take the little side pieces of my bangs and start twisting them. I'm going to secure them in my hair and then just pin it straight in, and you can see how I face the pin back toward the crown of my head just for some extra stability. And then I'm going to repeat that on the other side and just give it a really good twist. And then as I pin it back, I kind of push it forward just a little bit to give it a little extra volume so it's not super flat to my head. And again, I'm just going to pin that little guy, make sure that it's tucked in there really nicely but hidden away. And then you get to pull your hair over the top because it hides your pins. And now I'm going to add some little accessories. I have these cute little daisies that I got from Forever 21, but you could do bows or anything that you wanted. You can also just leave this plain if you're not an accessories kind of gal. And that is kind of my more 70s inspired bohemian summery look that takes all of about 2 seconds. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you need more How to Be Fancy, you can click below to check out my latest videos and all of my social media. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.